Hey there. I am getting ready to go to bed because I start work in just a few hours. It's like 7:30, 7:45 in the morning. I have to be at work at 12, but I have not been to sleep since yesterday when I woke up about 5, between 4 and 5:30 p.m. because I woke up and then I kind of dozed back off. So I've been on this nighttime routine for whatever reason because I'm a night owl, but for whatever reason, like I'm working night shift. And I'm not. I'm actually working a swing shift, 12 noon to 8 p.m., which I do not care for swing shift, but the days actually worked out real well for me with the kiddos, my husband's schedule. So the days work really well. I don't care for the hours because I'm not a swing shift type person, but it's cool for now. As you guys know, I have officially decided to go back to school for nursing, and I have not worked outside of the home in over 10 years. I sat down and counted it. Literally, it's been over 10 years since I've worked a job outside of the home. Now, I've done some work at home stuff, and then many of you know I've had my own business for the last 3-ish years, 3.5 or so years. So this is a total 360, 180 transition, but I'm excited to be getting started back into the medical field, and I'll check in with you guys later on today. I'm gonna lay down. I just finished prep for the kids, for myself, for work. You can probably hear the washing machine going. I just realized there's some last minute things that I wanted to wash, namely my socks, and I stayed up and washed and combed out my hair, and that took a long time, but it's combed out finally. Got all the the matted parts out, and it was a mess. And so I just ended up doing this quick 2-piece ponytail. I put a ponytail at the top with a rubber band, brought that down, twisted it around, and put a ponytail in the back. So that's going to be my do. I'm probably going to end up putting my headband on, my gray one that I love, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to sweat, because moving around and helping as a caregiver it's hard work. But I'll check in with you guys again. I'm gonna go lay down for a couple hours and try to get some sleep. I've noticed I have a really dark curtain up, so a lot of people use blackout curtains when they need to sleep in the day, and I usually don't have trouble sleeping, but my sleep schedule's been so off and so weird. Yeah, so that's helping. And I notice when I turn on the fan, not so much because it's hot, but for the white noise, because it doesn't get very hot here in Washington. It gets hot, but it's not hot right now in January. So I'm excited. I'm not as nervous as I thought I was going to be. And I just feel that I need to get back into the groove of it, because this is different. This is so different. Like, I have not worked a job outside of my house, physically working, in over 10 years. It's been 10 years. That is crazy. Getting ready to gear up to go back to school. I didn't go back this semester. It just was too much happening too soon, but I do need to go back to school anyway because I got to get my CNA. And there's a whole bunch of stuff. CPR I gotta go get. I did my TB test already. Fingerprint check. They ran the background check. I went and did the fingerprint the other day. There's a lot of stuff in the healthcare medical industry that you have to do to be able to work with people and patients, which is a good thing. So I'm having to do all of that over. My CNA license, because I didn't keep it up after I wasn't using it anymore. Big mistake. Don't ever let your licenses go. Any license, any certifications that you get, even if you know without a shadow of a doubt you're never, ever going to use it again, just pay the renewal. Just pay it, because you really never know. So, lights out. I'm going to bed, and I'll see you guys in another clip and let you know how my day is progressing. Kids are still sleeping. I'm going to get them up. Get them started on some math on this Friday, and get them prepped for lunch and things like that. Do breakfast and have a talk with them before I go. I feel guilty, and I talked to them already, and they were like really not even, they don't care about me going back to work. And I don't know, it helped, but then it kind of was like, whoa, we've been together forever, every day. But they really didn't care. And so that was good. I'm glad that they're okay with it. Because transition is not just me transitioning, it's everybody. But I really feel I need to do this for me. And this year I really am going to focus on doing life for me. But I'm a mom, I'm a wife, and that's always at the forefront of everything I do. But this is definitely for me. I'm ready to do this. And so I had to check in with them. And again, they don't care. They were like, so when do you get paid so we could spend the money? So yeah. So I'll see you guys as I prepare for my first day back at work after not working for 10 years. Are you going through a transition? Have you been through a similar transition? Maybe it's from work to entrepreneur. How did you feel? How did it go? Did it take a lot of adjustments? We're going to see how this goes. Good night for now. This is a device that I got for a Christmas gift, and I love it. You can also use it to remove your makeup. I don't really wear makeup often, more than just lip gloss and some Carmex to protect my lips, or either I wear my MAC lipsticks or my MAC lip glass. But you can use this to remove your makeup. I like it because it deep cleans and you can really get your moisturizer in there. And I use a moisturizer that has cooling gels in it, so it really gets deep into the pores and helps get all of the oils and grease and dirt of the day off of your face. So I really, really love it. And it's by Fan. Little lunch break. It's been good so far. We'll see what happens for the rest of the night. I'm just taking a really quick last break. It's been pretty decent for the first day. It's kind of bedtime now, and I'm trying to keep my edges together, so I wore this headband. It's bedtime after dinner. I'm getting some residents to bed. Some are going to sleep earlier than others, so this is kind of a end of the rounds type of thing. And I may even be getting off a whole hour early because the person that's orienting me said we'll be done at 7, and so I won't be here till 8, my whole shift, and that's fine with me. First day went really well. My body doesn't hurt as much as I thought it would, so that's great. Yeah, so it's been good. I'm excited to see what tomorrow holds, and I will be back tomorrow, so I'll check back in with you guys. Day 1 of returning to work after 10 years of not working outside the home is a wrap. I made it. I even got off like 45 minutes early because the person I was orienting with showed me the ropes, and she was done early. And so I could have stayed, but there was really nothing more to do. The other shift person, the 3 to 11 shift person, was there, and we had gotten all our people down and to bed and helped the other person with the person who needed to assist for nighttime care, and we were done and everything was charted, and I came home to my babies and my husband. I just ate a turkey burger and had some Canada Dry lemonade ginger ale. You guys know I love that stuff. And so I'm home. I feel good. I don't feel tired or sore in my body like I thought I would. My feet hurt now, but I have flat feet, and I need some type of arch support in my shoes. My shoes were pretty comfortable, a little bit big, but pretty comfortable. I do have to take my scrub top, my other one that I was gonna wear today, back because it's too small. I should have got a bigger size, and I didn't because it looked really big, and I should have got the same size for both tops, but I didn't. So I'm gonna take that back and exchange it. But tomorrow I think I'm just gonna wear a t-shirt that I bought specifically for work. Sometimes I wear a t-shirt under my scrub top, and like tomorrow I'm gonna be more hands-on, doing more care, and so I'll probably be giving a shower tomorrow. I'm not sure because the night person says she may do them, but anyways, so if I have to do showers, it's perfect because I won't have like my scrub top wet walking around or whatever. I have to figure out what I want to do about my shoes because the other person took her shoes off both times she gave a shower, and they seem to all walk around with no shoes on, like socks, which, you know, to each their own. But I'm accident prone, and I'll probably roll something over my foot. Plus, that's not really safe to not have your shoes on. But they've been doing their thing long before I got there, and I'm not in charge. So, and then I don't want to take my shoes off and my socks off in the shower. But I don't want my shoes to get wet because it'll leak through my shoes. So either I'm gonna have to buy waterproof shoes or special booties to cover my shoes while in the shower. I don't know. I have to figure that out. So if I do a shower tomorrow, I'll just try to keep my feet from getting wet, I guess. Like soaking wet. And we'll see what happens. But it was a good shift. Very, very sweet residents. Very nice. Everybody was really nice, willing to help and explain and teach. And it's kind of like a teach as you go. But it feels just like caregiving did 10 years ago. Or even more than that when I first started CNA work. I still have to take my CNA class, so I got to figure that out because it's in the daytime and my shift is midday. But I'm pretty sure they'll rearrange my schedule for me to go and take the class because it's only a few weeks long. Still got to take my CPR class, and I have a couple other things I have to check off my list, but I think CPR is the next thing I need to check off. Oh, and I need to do my food handler's permit test. I'll probably do that on Sunday because I have to work tomorrow. So I'm working 2 days back to back. That was orientation, and she said I could have a third day if I need it, but I think I'm fine. But it's just a lot to remember with each resident. And so that's going to be my challenge. I have a little cheat sheet, and they said that they may have another cheat sheet that somebody else made that I can get a copy of. Just remembering who gets what when, as far as like bedtime and what their bedtime routine is. Pretty much everybody has the same routine, but some people go to bed earlier than others. Some people have to go right after dinner. Some people stay up and watch TV. Some people go to bed, but they get back up and do their own thing. It just really depends. So yeah, but it's nothing like working in a nursing home, like nothing like that, because working in a nursing home was horrible. The worst. Like it's sad that it is that way, but it is, because it's just too many people and not enough care ever, and people usually can't keep care in the nursing home because the work is so backbreaking. So this work is hard as far as like on your body, but it's not hard compared to what I've worked in the nursing home. So if you can get yourself in a small group type of facility, I encourage it, especially as a caregiver. This is not my final stop. You know, I'm going forward for nursing, maybe even PA after that, or nurse practitioner. But definitely nursing is my next stop. And so I'll still be on the floor doing work. I really want to work ICU, so that is heavy duty. But you should only have 1 to 2 residents or patients when you're doing ICU or CCVIU, critical care vascular unit, CCVU or CC whatever, the heart care, critical care for heart, or just ICU. You have a few more when it's med surge, and I don't think I'm turned on to med surge. But that's where you learn everything on med surge, because you do a little bit of everything and deal with a lot of different patients. I'm partial to geriatrics. You probably would think I'd want to do pediatrics, and I used to long time ago. But since losing a baby and having my son, I don't want to ever see that look on a mom's face. Or dad's face. I just don't want to go through that. If it's part of my care, then that's one thing, but I don't want to do that every day, all day as my specialty. I just cannot. I cannot. And death isn't the part that really gets me. Like, I can handle it. But I just don't want to see that on a mom's face. So I don't want to work peds as my permanent place. And I don't want to do labor and delivery. For some reason, I'm very adverse to labor and delivery as my specialty for like what type of nurse, what type of RN nurse I will be. But definitely am not interested in labor and delivery. Like, even I'm thinking about it like, well, that would be great. It's not as backbreaking, and it's like you get to see new babies. And I love babies. I love the way they smell and all of that. But I just do not want labor and delivery, and I know why. It's pretty obvious. Because it'll be that 1% chance, and then I just can't. For all the joy that comes with labor and delivery, that one time, that 1% or whatever percentage of, infant mortality rate is, I don't want it. I don't mind doing the rotation, maybe even picking up some PRN stuff, just to have another specialty under my belt. But I could do ER. I've been thinking about that as an alternative to ICU, but I really want to do ICU. I've worked it before at a university hospital, and I loved it as a caregiver, and I saw what the nurses did, and I really liked it. And it's total care. You learn so much. You get to use so many tools and equipment and collaborate with so many people. You have the rapid response team, the respiratory team, the doctors, the specialists, all kind of cases, and so you get to see and learn a lot. So ICU is where I believe I want to end up, but for now I'm enjoying what I'm doing as a caregiver and happy to be back in the workforce after 10 years, and I survived day 1. The girls, they seem to be fine, and my husband said, it's funny, you coming home from work, it just looks weird. Whatever that means. But as you can see, I'm already in bed. I came home, I strip. I know y'all wanted to know that, did you? I strip, automatically get all those clothes off. At my old house where we used to live many years ago, I would strip in the garage. I would come through the garage, take off my clothes, because the laundry room was right there, and throw everything in the laundry. If I wasn't going to wash it right then, I'd put it in a plastic bag. Like, I had special trash bags just for my clothes, my uniforms, and put them in there until I decided to wash them. But today I came home, took everything off, jumped straight in the shower, which is my routine when I work any kind of healthcare. I don't play about bringing home germs. I don't do it. I don't sit. I don't touch. I didn't even go in my girl's room. I sit house to them from the door. My husband's like, do you need a bag? Because he knows my routine too. Like, I'm very OSHA. If you don't know what OSHA is when it comes to healthcare, look it up. I'm always teasing them about that's not OSHA. But I'm very OSHA driven when it comes to cleanliness. And you just never know what you bumped up against, rubbed against. I've given showers. I've changed pads and briefs, and, you know, put people to bed, help with showers. You know, you just don't know. And so I don't want to take anything, and I don't want to bring anything. So clothes went in a bag, and preparing for wash. I just heard him put them in the wash for me. I'm in bed. I'm ready to lay down. I'm not really tired, sleepy, but I'm tired. If I lay down, I will probably doze off to sleep. But I don't want to lay down just yet, because then I'll probably wake up at 2 or 3, because I have a habit of doing that. I don't know why. And then if I'm up at 2 or 3 and I have to be at work at 12 again tomorrow, that's not going to be good, because I only had like 2 hours of sleep today. But I survived, and I didn't feel tired and sluggish. Like, it was just constantly something happening. So, and then tomorrow's the weekend. So Saturdays and Sundays, from what they tell me, is more laid back. I think there's going to be a good amount of help tomorrow. So my day will be, I'll have the pager on me tomorrow. We have a paging system where alarms for fall risk and people going outside trying to get away. Probably not trying to get away, but, you know, just wanderers. People that need help, people that want to go to the bathroom. There's a toileting schedule and all of that. So we have alarms and stuff. So we carry a pager. It's like 2 or 3 pagers. So I'll have the pagers tomorrow, so I can get used to seeing who's calling for what and which rooms and what to go to. That's my biggest thing, is just learning everybody and who needs what. I have a paper, a cheat sheet that they gave me. And it's just going to take time for me to learn everybody and what they need. And yeah, but other than that, it was a good day. We do have someone who is on hospice, and for HIPAA, of course, that's all I'll say about that. But that was interesting coming right into, I was like, God, I prayed about this before I got here, and this is what you're doing to me. But before I left, she was eyes bright and semi-responsive, so that was good. But yeah, that's always hard. And I love, though, how they have it open. The family can come anytime. And there was a lot of family in and out today for different residents, so that was good. But yeah, I'm excited about tomorrow, and I'll be excited when it's over too, because, you know, it's just a transition. And so 2 days is more than enough for me. And then either Monday or next Friday, I'll start my full 4 days. And we get paid for our lunches. We don't have to clock out for lunch unless we actually want to leave the building. Like, if we need to go to the store and actually leave the premises, then we clock out. The kitchen staff is really nice. Yeah, and they have really good food, like food that I would eat. Prepared by hand. It's no packaging box stuff. Even the cookies they had today were baked with real butter by hand. So yeah, everything's going well, and me back in the workforce is interesting, and it's coming along, so I have no complaints, and we'll see how I feel in a week or two. So hopefully, if you're in a transition period or thinking about transitioning, whether to work or from work, to a business, or from business back to work, that this story helps you not only with the transition, but knowing that whatever your calling is in life, whatever it is that you want to do, whatever you feel like, I'm not in a place where I'm happy and I feel like I want more. I'm ready to do something more than just be stay-at-home mom, homeschool mom, wife. I want something for me that fulfills me. You can take this as a story that it is possible. Everybody working with me today was in their 20s, I'm pretty sure. I know 2 of them at least were in their early 20s, like not even 25, not even, yeah. And so here I am, 37, being trained by 20-year-olds, which never bothers me ever. But it's just interesting to know that when we're on this floor and we're helping these residents, we are the same. Age doesn't matter. Degree level doesn't matter, because you need a certain specific certification to do this job, and that's it. Anything else beyond that doesn't matter in this piece. So be prepared to live your life the way you want to live it. And if you feel that, even if it's part-time, 2 days, 1 day a week, you want to start caregiving in home, if that's your field, or whatever it is that you do, you can always find part-time available, and start off slow and move up as you will, or jump in feet first and go full-time. You can do whatever you want, and you need to do what's best for you. Sometimes self-care is about doing the things that fulfill us. It's not just the manicures, massages, although all of that's important. And I'm waiting on my husband to come up in here and rub my feet because they hurt. I think I'm gonna wear thicker socks tomorrow too, for some extra cushion, until I get the shoes that I really want. I have to order them. Gotta remember to do that. Yeah, so I've rambled enough. I will see you guys on the other side of this video. Bye for now. Walk with my oldest. Say hey. And it is cold. It's like 30 degrees out here. And we're going back into the house because I am freezing. And we just took a mini walk, and she's looking for a stray cat that she always sees. And she bought cat food for the cat. But we did not see him this time. Every time we would go on walks, he'd come out up the street. But it's too cold. I wouldn't be out here either. And if he does belong to someone, I'm sure he's in the house, because it is extremely cold. Seattle weather is a mess. So anyways, I wanted to come back and hit the last part of the vlog with you guys, and also to say, if you did not see my Instagram, or if you're not following me on Instagram, why not? You should do so. Life with Shayla TV. Find me over on YouTube, and be sure to subscribe. Hit the red subscribe button. I want to try to get 200 subscribers by February 1st. That would be the jam. And I posted on Instagram asking you guys what you would like me to talk about in the coming future. It is absolutely up to you guys. I have lots I could talk about, some Netflix reviews I want to do, but you guys let me know. And I will see you in the next video. Every Tuesday, new video. Bye.